Hello there and good morning. It always happens in the end. Bad blood between number 10 and number 11 Downing Street. As per usual, please like, subscribe and comment below. And when subscribing, please press the little bell, but also select the all option or you won't get any notifications. Now, it never matters how much the occupants of number 10 and number 11 Downing Street like each other personally or agree with each other politically. A nasty clash between the PM and the Chancellor is never far away. And it looks like trouble is brewing right now between the current occupants of number 10 and 11 Downing Street. Now, if the economy is doing swimmingly, then obviously all is well and good, and the lid can be kept on any differences between the two of them. But in a national emergency, where citizens' lives are at risk, the drain on the nation's finances are inevitably ginormous, where number 10 wants to spend and the Chancellor is supposed to just draw a bigger vacuum on the Treasury coffers. Or even when a PM is demanding more is spent now on big projects in order to shore up their personal legacy. And these things will always cause rising tensions. Then couple that in with egos and ambitions and a powder keg is being filled. And to cap it all here, there's the recent polls that put Rishi well ahead of Boris in the Tory party member approvals rankings, where Rishi got 74.1, which is 70.7 points above Boris's meagre 3.4. That's gotta dent the PM's ego. He's meant to be the one taking the credit, and Rishi is meant to be seen as Mr. Mean. But pointing at Wallpapergate and questions over how Boris paid for that refurbishment, there have been jibes against the PM, saying he doesn't seem to be able to control his own finances, let alone the nation's. Now, just to remind viewers, the previous occupant of number 11 was the current Health Secretary Sajid Javid, but he felt forced to resign as Chancellor in February 2020 after being told that in accordance with a Dominic Cummings master plan, he must sack his personal staff in number 11 and place his department under the control of number 10 staffers. He refused, saying no self-respecting minister would do such a thing. Well, Boris and Dominic found Rishi and possibly thought he would be more compliant. And as the FT said at the time, while Rishi Sunak now has the title of Chancellor, he will have to cede significant control over the UK economy and public finances to Boris Johnson and his key advisers. But now that a letter from the Chancellor to the PM urging him to lift COVID travel restrictions and therefore showing a potential policy rift between the two of them has found its way into the clutches of journalists, Boris might be finding that his neighbour is still a danger to him politically. Especially as it's reported that the first time Boris saw the letter was when he read it in his daily newspaper. But when Boris found out the letter had been leaked, he may well have suspected that the Chancellor had a hand in it, because he is said to have gone tonto, and he is said to have threatened to redeploy Rishi as the Health Secretary, not seen to be the best place to be at present. In times gone by, the post of Northern Ireland Secretary was the one that kept the politically ambitious in check. But the PM has been warned that he would be consigning himself to his own political grave if he pushes Sunak out of number 11. With one source telling the Telegraph, if he demotes him, he's only signing his death warrant. There's nobody else as good as Rishi. He's the most popular character in the government. I think he brings stability. I don't see why you would remove him. And an unnamed Tory MP told the Financial Times, he couldn't do it, and that is obvious to everyone. To lose one Chancellor may be regarded as a misfortune, to lose two looks like carelessness. Now, this is all being played down, of course, with one Treasury insider saying that it might just be a tired and grumpy Boris reacting to a news story. So, what do you think about this Boris versus Rishi spat? Please like and comment below.